Hey guys, Jim here, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, today I'm going to be doing a giveaway for some Snubbulls. As you can see, we have 100, I have 150 of them to be given away. Same as usual, only 150. They all have the impish nature, along with, all of them are going to be a 4x31. You can see this is a 4x31 with 30 speed, so I mean this one's really good to go. Honestly, just needs to evolve in. They've all got the heal bell. It's got charm, I guess, which I mean, people like running. Apparently, like running charm, suggesting me to run charm instead of Thunder Wave, I think. But I prefer Thunder Wave overall. But heal bell and charm, and just tail whip and scare face are just an all reg moves I just got. But these two, I guess, people kind of wanted. Heal bell more. But like I said, giving away 150 of them just to show you a few of the other ones that. This one's almost 6x31, which is really good. This one will probably be used more for breeding because of the special defense, but I mean, I don't know, most of these could be used for breeding, or if you want to use them competitively, then sure you can. The ability also wants to be Intimidate. To evolve it, I think you just need a level actually. Let me just quickly look up that, because I probably should have looked that up before this, but I completely forgot to go check that out. Snubbull. How does Snubbull evolve? Because I've already done it, but I can't remember exactly how to do it. I think it's just a level. Yeah, level 23. So once you get to level 23, it will evolve into Granbull. Like I said, they've all got really good IVs, at least 4x31. Some of them are going to have like 20 special attacks, since that was the female Snubbull parent that I used. But I used a 6x31 Sneasel to breed with it, so also the rest of this out should be really good. But yeah, I would suggest for the Granbull to EV train at HP and physical defense, and swap the rest of it into physical attack. The main reason why we do that is because Granbull isn't that great offensively, it's not that quick, it's not that tank on the special side, which is why I want to just dump everything into HP and physical defense, so we can tank physical attacks more. Plus with the Intimidate, you pretty much run it the exact same as a HP defense Arcanine, although Arcanine is going to be a better tank overall, but just that they both have different typings, whereas Granbull is a pure fairy type. It is only weak to steel and poison, I believe, which obviously fairy is going to be resisted by those moves as well. So the moveset that I specifically run myself is Heal Bell. I run Thunder Wave, which is a TM, Play Rough, which I think is just a level up move, and then I run Earthquake, since Earthquake is super effective against Steel and Poison, so you can make predictions on those types of Pokemon coming in. You can get an Earthquake off. Also, Fire resist Fairy, so Earthquake is really good against that as well. All on that, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not that great, but I mean, like I said, it's pretty much like a poor man's Arcanine, just with a different typing, so you can use that you want. I'd definitely suggest Thunderbolt on it. You could run Toxic. People are running Raw on it instead of like Earthquake. Or Heal Bell. I definitely would suggest keeping Heal Bell on it low, but I mean, if you want to run a raw set, you definitely can. Just make sure that if you are running the raw set, you should use like a Stealth Rock setter or a Spike setter, just to be able to get that little bit of damage. Otherwise, there's no real point in like keep swapping them out. But if you do use raw, the Intimidate doesn't take effect, since obviously you're already on the field. It only works when you come on the field first. But anyway, like I said, to give away these 150, I'll be in the trade resort right now. But if you want to have a chance to also win a 6x31 Snubbull, I have two of them. Both of them are female, unfortunately. I was hoping to get some male ones, but I didn't. But I have two 6x31 with the exact same nature and the exact same egg moves. Again, this is the other one I have. Both of them are 6x31, so I'll be giving these away on Twitter. Honestly, if you want to go check out my Twitter, as soon as this video is live, would have made the tweet to be able to do this. To win these two, you just have to go to the Twitter. I'll leave the tweet down in the description below, but all you have to do is leave your username on that tweet for the chance to win these two. For all the other 150 low, all you have to do is follow me in game. So yeah. Also, on top of that, I've used to do this in the past. I don't know why I exactly stopped, but I used to, whenever I did one of these giveaways, is that I'd set a challenge. And usually those challenges were whoever can get a sweep fastest, or the first person to get a sweep with Granbull, which Granbull has to do 100% of the damage, except the only thing that can do damage to the opposing Pokemon Ulul and Granbull is stuff like spikes, toxic spikes, Stealth Rock spikes, toxic spikes, and Sticker Web. Those are the only things that you can use to damage the other opposing Pokemon, but other than that, Granbull has to do 100% of the damage. You can Bound Pass to it if you really want to, such as like using a Scolipede with Speed Boost and then Sword Dance and then Bound Pass into it to get that attack increase. But the first person to get a Granbull sweep and record it and upload it to YouTube, make sure to @ me on Twitter. The first person to tweet me a video of Leself getting a sweep with the Granbull, I will pin on my Twitter account for a full week until the next giveaway. I used to do these all the time, but I don't know why I exactly stopped. With the Granbull, it's going to be a little bit more difficult though, because it is meant to be a pure tank, although Granbull does have pretty good physical defense, so if you just bottom pass it some speeds, I definitely would suggest EV training HP and defense still, just to make it tanky, but if you bottom pass speed and physical attack to it, it'll be probably be able to sweep fairly easily, to be honest. So there we go, that's also a little chance. Also doing the giveaway, doing a Twitter giveaway for the other 2 6x31s, and doing a sweeping contest, or challenge I guess, for the first person to get a sweep and send me the YouTube video on Twitter of them doing it, will get a pin on my Twitter account. Just because I used to do those all the time, I thought sure I'll do another one. But also, if you still have no idea exactly how to run a Granbull, this is my set that I'm running right now. The leftovers, I'd probably suggest a leftovers. Life Orb could be a good idea, but I wouldn't really suggest it. The moveset of mine is Heal Bell, Play Rough, Thunder Wave, and Earthquake. Also, like I mentioned, Play Rough is resisted by fire, steel, and poison, so Earthquake is just there to try and help me for those types. Also, the EVs are this one. I would suggest instead of this one, running 252 in defense, 8 in attack, and 248 in the HP to give it an odd number rather than even. It just makes it a little bit nicer to like Stealth Rock's damage and stuff like that. But this is the set that I would definitely suggest running. Like I said, it already has like really good physical attack. Fortunately, all the special defense isn't that great. The physical defense is okay, but compared to an Arcanine, Granbull is just like another. Like actually, they're both dogs. I just realized, but Granbull is definitely just not as good as Arcanine. But the typing is probably what gives it the edge. As you can see, 90 on the hit points, 80 on the defense, and 80 on the special defense for Arcanine, which is why people run full HP, full physical defense. Although Arcanine does have less physical attack, but it has good special attack and really good speeds. This is just my one that I would decide to use. Obviously, isn't the physical defensive set, but 90-88 is respectable. Obviously, if we go back to the Granbull, we have 90-75-60. So overall, Arcanine will be more tankier, but obviously it still works with the Intimidate, although just try not to keep it in against special attackers. That's the only thing I could really advise you on. Granbull is a really good Pokemon if you can have it with a Pokemon that can use Wish. For example, like I mentioned, Granbull doesn't have any Pokemon to heal it, or it doesn't have any moves to heal it. Heal Bell is just like good support for the whole team in case you're burnt on something or you're toxic on something. Definitely would suggest using a Pokemon with Wish to try and get back into it. Audino is a pretty good type, and obviously Audino's only weak to fighting, and Granbull resists fighting, so Audino's a pretty good Pokemon to use it. Obviously Wish, Protect, Carmine, Dazzling Gleam. You could run the Mega Audino if you really want to, but honestly, what makes Audino a really good Wish passer is that if it's a normal Audino, it's not the Mega. When you Wish and swap out, as long as that Pokemon still stays alive, it will get the Wish heal, and Audino will get healed by just swapping out because of the Regenerator ability. If you don't know what the Regenerator ability does, every time that you swap out, it will heal up 1/3 of its overall HP, or its max HP stat, which is really good. So that's how I would suggest running the Granbull. Also, I did a video going a little bit more in depth on a little bit of damage rolls. It's really good against a Garchomp, for example. But yeah, all of that, I'm going to leave off there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.